Citizenship Journey, USA. 100 Civics Test. Random questions for 2025 U.S. Citizenship Interview.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is the governor of your state now? When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What does the President's Cabinet do? advises the President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the capital of your state? There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name your U.S. representative. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one right Only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. In what month do we vote for president? November. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River.